You can buy a special tool for it, but they're quite expensive, and I don't see the point in me spending out something that I'm probably going to use once, twice, because I've got a diff with a knackered bearing that I need to sort out, which is the same style as this one, so I'll use it twice. But yeah, this tool is just an M8 bolt welded to a nut, welded to a nut, welded to a nut, welded to a nut. That's what it is, threaded onto a slider. So I'm going to put you down, and we'll see if we can get it out. I have lubed, with lube, the thing up. Hopefully it comes out, because these are notorious for seizing in. So let's see what we got. And that's that one out. Look at that. Beautiful. Let's take that off. What the fuck was that? Basically, that's it. That is literally it. M8 bolt goes in there. That sits in. Surprisingly, I was expecting to having to drill, heat and cut this frigging thing out, but that came out quite nicely. And it just proves that you don't need special tools to do certain jobs. I have just made that out of bits I had knocking about, and it's done the job and it's come out. So if you can, always try and make your own special tools, because it might just save you a lot of money in the long run. So right, that's that. Now I just need to undo that thing there, undo that nut, which I'll show you the inside of. Undo that nut, and this flange should just come off. Should being the word. Right then, that nut that we need to undo is a, oh, get you in position, you can see, there you are, is a, what size is that? That's a 24. So obviously if you haven't got one of these, then a normal ratchet, well, a normal breaker bar should do it, as long as the wheels are on the floor. Obviously it can't go anywhere when it's on the floor. So luckily enough I have one of these, because I am stupid enough to buy very expensive stuff like this. So, right, if you've got headphones in, turn the volume down, because this might be loud. That's that one off. Does this just slide off? It does just slide off. Cool. That's got hay in it. Right, let's get all this crap out of here. I don't want to keep that in there, do I? Ah, there's a big chunk. Go on. Ugh. Oh, okay. I have no idea what that is. It's broken. Hopefully. Now it does come with a new seal, but I'm not going to put it in. I don't think. Because, like I said before, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Because you're more likely to make it worse. Yeah, that's the seal, so I'm going to have to pop that seal out. Yes, I know I've just said if it's not broken, don't fix it, but this is now broken. I didn't know it was broken before. It is now. Right, so the best way to get these seals out, get a flat screwdriver. Any old flat screwdriver will do. Pop it in behind the seal. Let's see if we can get you a bit closer. Pop it in behind the seal like that. And push. It should. I'm going to have to put you down because I need 2 hands for this. Oh, okay. This one's been a bit stubborn. Proper shoe set though then. You haven't got a hammer, use something that's big and heavy. That is all hay and it was stuck behind the seal. This is lovely stuff. Right then, that seal is knackered. I did get a new one with the kit, so I haven't got, I could use my screwdriver, but I haven't got a hammer with me. I guarantee you that's going to be stuck. Yeah. So I haven't got a hammer with me, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave that for now, because in this box of goodies there is a new seal, a new nut, bolt and split pin, but don't know what the bolt and split pin for, so and the new flange. So what we'll do is just check this flange fits. So it fits. We're getting somewhere. Now for the moment of truth. Like it grew there. There like that. Obviously if you get a new nut, use the new nut. Because why wouldn't you? It's come with the kit, so I might as well use it. This kit is from, I got the prop shaft and this little, the flange and whatnot as a complete kit, but they're from 2 different places. This is from All Makes 4x4. Oh yeah, the kit was from JGS 4x4s. So it's Juliet Golf Sierra 4x4.co.uk. And part number number is Sierra Tango Charlie 4858, and that is just for this flange kit. Okay, but like I said, I bought the prop shaft. I got the prop shaft, and they're annoying me. The prop shaft and this flange kit in one, which if you just for whatever reason broke that, then you don't need the whole kit. But and the nut fits as well, so that's even better. Obviously, it's got me not tight, but I'm gonna leave that on there. It's not, the car's not going anywhere at the minute, and I'll get myself a hammer, and I'll get this seal out, and I'll put this new seal in. So yeah, I'll go and do that, and then obviously I'll get the prop shaft and we'll fit the prop shaft then, and it all should be all good. Right then, let's get this seal out, and we can start putting it all back together now, which is good. I have got prop shaft nuts and bolts. Didn't have to buy these simply because when I did my front prop shaft, when I got the tool, it came with 8 new ones, so I put 8 new nuts and bolts on the front, which means I've got 8 perfectly good, not damaged or anything like that, spare ones, which makes it easier. These aren't that expensive. I found that there was 4 for just under £4, like £3 something. So you can get new ones cheap enough, but I didn't want to wait for them to be posted, to be perfectly honest with you, so that's why I remembered that I got these, and I thought I might as well use these. There's nothing wrong with them, so why not use them? Right then. I have a couple of ways to get this out. I'm going to try it one way first, which basically is to knock one side of it and hope that the other side pushes out, so I can grab hold of it and just pull it out. If that doesn't work, self-tap into straight into there, because this is made of metal anyway. Self-tapping screw straight into there and basically just pull. It should just come out. So let's try this one first. Seems to be doing a pretty good job. It says as it stops. Come on. Okay. There we go. And that has just pushed that out. Which, probably the reason it wasn't leaking is because there was so much hay and crap in there that it didn't need to. But, perfectly honest with you, I would have expected some oil to come out, which is a bit concerning that none did. So let's get the remainder of this seal out. So obviously there's 3 components to the seal. You've got like a rubber ring, a metal spring ring, another seal, and then the outer seal, which I would presume that fits in there like that. That goes on the inside, that goes around the outside to make it a sealed unit. So now that that's out, give this a quick clean out. So we're putting it into a nice clean environment, well, cleanish. I would get some brake cleaner and bung it in there, but it's an oil, it's going to have oil constantly running through it, so there's no point in cleaning it for it to get dirty again. Yes, I know it might get some bits out, but it also might blow bits inwards, which I don't want to do, because obviously that could then get trapped in bearings, wear bearings, which is probably what happened to my spare one. Which, talking of the spare one, I'm going to use my tool again, probably at the end of this video, to show you, well, basically show that this wasn't, well, hoping that this wasn't just a fluke and it was loose anyway. So we'll see how we get on. The new seal is just here. Well, let's open it up. Hang on, fucking grandma's curtains. She doesn't know I've got her curtains yet, but anyway, that's between me and you. Yeah, as you can see, I don't know if you can see, I don't know how much you can see, but just there is a metal, that spring, which is that bit, is sat on there. Then you've got the outer casing, and this rubber bit is this centre bit here. Like I said, I don't know how much you can actually see. So yeah, it's been knackered for a while, to be fair, but this isn't the, obviously because I've got a spare one over there, this is off a spare Discovery one that I had, basically where the manual gearbox came from. Long story short, this was stood for 3 years before I got it. So obviously when you leave something standing for so long, there is going to be bits wrong with it. It was an automatic and it wouldn't get out of, you could only get, when you put it in drive, it'd only be in first, that was it. You could get reverse, but you could only ever get first. So driving it back was fun, because it was trying to rev its nuts off, because it wasn't changing gear, and it would have been cheaper to buy another one of these than it would be to take the gearbox, get the gearbox into weigh and get it refurbished, or attempt at doing it myself. So got another one, took no end of bits off it, no end. So I've got an endless supply of Land Rover parts. So that's where this diff came from, because in November 2020, I think it was November, anyway, when things were a bit easier around Christmas time, myself and quite a few of the lads that I go off-roading with said, oh, we'll go green laning. Oh yeah, wonderful, not a problem. And there was something I needed to do before I went. Can't have the life of me remember what it was now. But anyway, that's when I discovered that the diff, the one that's over there, was knackered. The bearings, which by the looks of it is just a floating bearing, was knackered. So luckily enough, this one came off the donor Land Rover, and I was able to put this one on, which had no play in it, which is brilliant. But yeah, that diff's been sat outside since then basically. So it's been rained on, snowed on, froze over, defrosted, rained again, snowed again, and obviously I'm about to take that core back out again. So we'll see if it actually is going to come out. So right, let me go stuck in there a little bit. What I normally do is I put some grease in there, so bear with me, I'm going to go and get some grease. Oh, I'm back. Right then, some grease, some seal, which I'm going to do some more of because I've got the wheel bearings to do, which I need to put grease in the wheel bearings obviously because they're floating. They're not like modern day cars where they're a sealed unit. They're floating, so it's like they need to have grease put in them. So I do need to get some more. Now I'm just using multi-purpose grease. There probably is some Land Rover boff out there that's going to say, oh no, you need this certain grease for that. No, it's multi-purpose, so I'm going to use it for multiple things. So yeah, there's only Land Rover boffs out there that say, oh no, you shouldn't have done that. You have a nice day and carry on with what you do. You troll the internet and find out people's flaws and see how far that gets you. It's only because I'm such a nice person that if you did leave a comment criticising me, I wouldn't care, because I'm that sort of person. Now the old seal was flush with this edge. Now with the flange that I'm putting on, it's got a flared bit, so obviously when the seal goes over like so, it will sit like that, all flush. Now I could effectively do that, and which probably might be easier thinking about it now, but let's see. Even if it's like sticking out ever so slightly, when I bolt that up it will push it back, but I'm just going to do it this way, which I've got a flat punch so there's no sharp bits on it, and it's fairly big at the end. It's not like that, that's really thin and it'll probably pierce it, which I don't want to do because then it'll just be completely pointless with putting it in. But like a typical Land Rover, I have spares. So just tapping on the outside ever so slightly, just to push it in. Run your finger around the edge and you'll feel where it's sticking out. It's sticking out just there at the bottom. So push it over. Now that feels pretty good to me. So time to bolt it up. That's looking lovely. Right. Put this on. Like so. The reason there's a washer is because the nut's only 24mm, and obviously you can't just bolt that on there because it falls straight through. So that's why there's a washer. You probably didn't need me to tell you, but could have noticed. I'm going to tell you. Get up! There we go. Oh well, I'm Land Rover boss. Oh, that should be such and such Newton meters. Well, my gun does such and such Newton meters. It's called FT, which is a well-known torque setting. Right, remember, if you've got headphones in, turn the volume down. Obviously you'll see when I'm done, so done. Now if you can, I'll bring it over here. That there, that is it. Now that nut was a nylock lock nut, so it's no need to put Loctite on it or anything like that, because that is it now, it's job done, that is on. That's a new sealing, new flanges on. I've used the old washer because I didn't get a new washer with the kit, and that's a new lock nut. But I think we are ready for the prop shaft, which obviously I didn't bring with me, so bear with me. I'm going to go and get the prop shaft. I really hope this is long enough. That's what she said. Got worried then, didn't I? Was wondering. That is beautiful. Right. What I'm going to do first is this end, because that end is freewheeling. It's freewheeling because it's not in diff lock, before anybody's thinking. Is there a point where I find out? Yeah, of course it is. So I'm going to have to do it this way instead then. In fact, no, I'm not gonna do it that way. I'm going to headphones. I'm going to do it this way. Okay. Don't be silly. Okay, it's going to be silly. I'm going to have to go the way. Headphones. Oh, by the way, yes, he does that every single day he comes home. Every single day. Without fail. Pop, pop, farty, farty, pop, pop. Two in a minute. That's mostly bolted up. Now get this end on. Oh yeah, it's in gear. Twat! Oh! Oh, don't like. can't say you do fit on because you've already been on once. Right, get these 4 nuts. I know I said earlier about you don't need to buy special tools to do this. I realise that this is technically a special tool, but the difference is I know that I'm going to use this more than twice. Got me, I've used it about 5 times already, and considering it was only 15 quid with 8 new bolts, I'd say that was a bargain. And now it's stuck on the flange. Nothing worse than being stuck in a flange, is there? This one's done up. Now these ones, unlike them ones, aren't captive. As you well know, because you've just seen me put the nuts on the back. I don't know why I said that, but obviously that was going to happen. I knew that. I was just seeing if you were going to stop me before I got too far. Bag of goodies. What have we got? Not what I need. Why am I not surprised? Either open edge of 14 or adjustable or a pair of more grips.
Back in the mud. Pair of pliers, let's see what these go. Nope. I could have swore I bought 14mm with me. Obviously not. Let's try these. Easy time up. Sorry that I'm not talking, it's not like I can chat through this bit. Because I'm not really doing a great deal apart from doing full lots of motor stuff. Actually, what I'm using. that small noisy thing, and for once I don't need my children. Okay. What's that? Oh yeah, if you've got headphones in, this might be a bit loud. Sorry about that. I don't know what you people do, but generally if I do anything up, apart from with my big gun, but especially with my little gun, if I do anything up with that, I always check it afterwards with the ratchet anyway. That just makes things going on a lot easier. Why is this nut being a tit? Look at Twigger. Obviously going around rechecking doesn't hurt anybody. It can only hurt you if it comes loose. Well, look at it. Well, then, I think that is a conversion done. It's probably a lot easier than I've made it look, to be fair, but it's definitely worth doing in the long run. Obviously that rubber donut system was probably great in 1994 when this was made, and some businessman got his new company car and he thought, oh, I'll have a Land Rover. So obviously this probably started its life as some businessman's car, and then all the way down to 2019, something like that, this monkey's had it. No, not 2019, what am I on about? That's on. Anyway, through the years it's been jacked, it's been broke, it's been mended, it's been broke again, it's been mended, it's been broke again, it's been mended and it's been broken again. But hopefully now with this system I will have no issues. He says. I probably shouldn't have said that because I probably just jinxed myself. but it's certainly going to be a lot better than that silly rubber donut, which was going to fail from the start, really, because it's a big car, so it's going to put wear and tear on stuff anyway, and then it's been built into an off-roader, so it's got even more strain on it. But hopefully now this is done, sorted. Right, I'm going to pack all this stuff away and I'm going to go on a road test, and you're coming with me, so bear with me while I get everything put away. I think this calls for a photo op. Right then. Bet you lot think I'm sad now. I've just took a photo of my Land Rover in the woods, but I don't care. Right then. Let's go back. And I've had a run out. It's absolutely fine. There's no vibrations whatsoever. So that is a win. Right, let's head back.
Right everybody, just as a little an addition to this video of me replacing the prop shaft, or prop shaft conversion, sorry. I have, I said in the video there was a spare, I have a spare diff that I need to repair. And one diff with the three-pronged jobby on it. The reason it's knackered, I can just get it to, you can't really tell, but yeah, there's a lot of play in it. So what I'm going to do is, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my special tool that I've made. Let's see if it works on this as well. Right then, that's my special tool on. I know it looks an absolute mess, but hey, if it works, it works. Let's see if it works. And I haven't put any sort of lube or anything on the seat. As you can see, it's dry, so this will be a good test to see if it actually works. Right, so now that's always a win. Does that go off? There you go. And the special tool, like I said, is an absolute mess. I know I'm not the greatest welder in the world, but and it's literally made out of bits that I've had knocking about for God knows how long. Right, don't criticise because it works, but M8 bolt into a hub nut, into another hub nut, into a tie bar or a steering bar, lock nut. That is it. Now, the special tool that you can buy is basically it's got 3 prongs with a hole in the middle with a long bolt and a nut, and the idea is that you put the tool on like so, you thread the bolt into the end of that, and then you wind the nut, which in turn pulls that out. You can buy that, but if you want to go ahead and spend, don't know how much it is, I would imagine it's going to be above 100 quid for something that, unless you repair diffs on the side, not really worth buying. Like I said, that will probably be the last time I'll ever use that. I'll keep it because you never know, but yeah, that's probably the last time I ever use that, because the 2 diffs I've got, that one and the one on the car, I've now got them taken out of it. So yeah, I'll call that a win, and it means I can now concentrate on repairing this diff. It's got a bit of play in the bearing. Inside looks alright, you know, but still. Right then.
So guys, thanks for watching. That prop shaft kit was absolutely brilliant quality, really good, and it was plug and play. Carl just made it look difficult. The next job on the Land Rover probably won't be for probably another couple of weeks, 3 weeks. We have got access to a proper workshop with the lifts and stuff like that, but obviously with everything going around, our time to use it is very limited, so we haven't been able to. but he's got a big heavy duty stone guard to fit on the front, and we've got a wheel bearing change to do and changing some suspension as well. So we're going to take you along for that as well, and hopefully all this lockdown thing will be able to go out the way, and we might be able to do some more vlogs and stuff, which is the hope. So we'll do that, and I'll probably be there on breakfast duty and tea making duties while Carl gets mucky. So that's it for now, guys. Thanks very much. I don't know whether I should do a quick video of me cleaning my carburetors on my bike, because there's literally thousands of videos of them, and I don't know, I'll film it, and if the footage is any good or I think you're going to learn something, no you're not, I'll include it. But that's all for now, guys and girls. So thanks for watching. I know it's a long one, and don't forget, we've still got the merch in the stores, we've got the Patreon. I'm not going to ram it down your throat, but that'll be it till next time, guys. Thanks very much, hope you're enjoying it. See you next time. There's the off button.